Temperature is rising up, 2,000 people on the dance floor. Jumping up, pumping up. Temperature is rising. But all my stress. Check it out, yo. Feel the rhythm on the bass bar. Man up, feel the rhythm on the bass bar. Hit me the drum and come around and test me. Jumping up, jumping up. But all my stress. Temperature is rising up, 2,000 people on the dance floor. Jumping up, pumping up. Temperature is
Hey, what is up, everybody? Welcome to Vetflix and Chills. I'm Andrew. I'm coming to you live through the power of Facebook and coming to you live from the Chills Cards and Collectibles game room here in my very own home. Tonight, I'm pretty excited. We have a couple of box openings from the new trading card game, Legion's Realms at War. If you guys are new to the channel or haven't watched any of my previous lives, I have been covering Legion's Realms at War for about the last month. I picked up the game just a little over a month ago. Was a little hesitant to pick up because I didn't really want to get into any new TCGs. But I'm really glad I did because I absolutely love this game. I haven't been able to stop playing it, actually. It's really crept its way to my top two favorite TCG games right now. This and Magic, of course, The Gathering. So, yeah, I got a couple of things to open. I got a booster set box of Ravaged Lands. I got 3 boxes of the newest expansion they just dropped on Friday, Bountiful Harvest, which is right here. We got 3 of those. This is the Ravaged Lands right here. And then, of course, I didn't open it, even though I wanted to. Thankfully, my wife had tracked it down. Future Lore Studios, Kyle, what's happening, man? Let's do this. Woo-wee. Yeah, man. The sound is perfect and clear. Awesome. I was a little worried about that. Thank you, Amber. I was a little worried about the audio because I didn't have time to test it. Because now I'm streaming through the PC. I told you guys I was going to do things a little bit different with some overlays, nice little intro video, stuff like that. So when I do the streams from my home here in the Chills Cards and Collectibles game room, I'm going to have this overlay and working through OBS and stuff. Now, I'm not always going to be doing lives from my home. I will at times be doing lives from Natural 20 Works, our local card and hobby shop. And when I do that, it'll be through my phone because obviously I can't carry my PC on my shoulder the whole time. But we do have this mystery box that Future Lore Studios sent me. It actually got sent to me on Friday, but nobody was here to sign for it. I was a little upset, a little irritated because I was like, man, I really want to know what they sent. Luckily, my awesome, adoring, beautiful wife tracked it down at the UPS store right down the road from our house. So, crisis averted. We found it. It got here just in time for the live, which I know the CEO of Future Lore Studios, Taylor Howe, was like, oh, I hope it gets there. So I'm pretty excited to open it up. I, like you guys, have no idea what's inside, so we're going to save that box for last, and we'll figure it out together. But yeah, so like I said, I've been covering this game for... I did it the entire month of February. I didn't intentionally mean to do it for the entire month of February, but I want to try to boost the game up, but it's hard for new TCGs to get going. We've seen a lot of TCGs come and go and fail. And I really didn't want this one to fail because I actually genuinely enjoy playing it. Now, it's important to let you guys know, and I want to reiterate this when I cover Legion stuff, because I'll be covering a lot of Legion stuff. Anytime they drop an expansion, and anytime I play at the local card shop and decide to do live, it'll probably most likely be a lot of Legions and Magic the Gathering. But it's important to reiterate that I no way, shape, or form have anything to do with Future Lore Studios or the game Legions Realms at War. I'm not a... They don't pay me to review their product. They didn't ask me to review their product. It's just something I want to do because I actually enjoyed the game. So it's important to reiterate that because I don't want people to think, oh, well, you know, Future Lore Studios just, you know, want to pay him to do this review and talk about the game to boost it up. It is not. I want to boost the game up because I legitimately enjoy playing it. And like I said, it's hard for new TCGs to get started, but this one is taking off very, very quickly. And if you're a trading card game player, I highly, highly, highly recommend this game. I myself tried Flesh and Blood with my buddy Marcelo and my son Samuel. I know everybody seems to really love Flesh and Blood. I myself didn't really enjoy it. Now, I haven't given it the chance I have given Legions. I've only played it maybe a total of like 8 times. I just wasn't a fan of the mechanics and the pitch cost and things like that. But I'm going to try to go back to it and play it some more so that we can, you know, maybe talk about Flesh and Blood in the future. Maybe it's something I'll end up enjoying. I'm not sure. Just right now, it's not really for me. I'm just not a fan of the pitch cost. It's why I get a little irritated at Magic after a while because, you know, you have the mana cost and you get screwed every once in a while, and in Legions there is no mana cost. That's my main reason for liking the game, is there's no mana cost. There is to a point, but there isn't. Like, I can still play cards without have to playing a mana, but if I want to work certain abilities with the cards I get, I have to play Bloodborne, which is pretty much that's the DCM for my Warlord, which is basically its health. So sometimes you might have to pay your own health, like maybe 10 Bloodborne, so you got to take 10 hit points off, and you can only allow like maybe 80. Say for instance the Titans deck is 80, and Demons deck 75, and the Orc deck 65. So you got to be cautious of how you spend your Bloodborne because you're kind of essentially killing your own Warlord. But if you guys haven't picked up the game, Opal, hello, welcome to the stream. If you haven't picked up the game, I highly suggest it. I know that we have a bunch of us in my group that plays. We go up to Natural 20 Works. If this video somehow finds its way out there in the Clarksville, Tennessee world and people are sharing it and people find it, and I'll post it to the YouTube tomorrow. But if people see this and you know you're interested about the game and you live in the Clarksville, Tennessee area, this is the only place you're going to get this game in the state of Tennessee. I believe there was 5 retailers originally back in February when I first started covering this game. We're now up to 7 retailers in the United States because it's based out of Canada, and I know that they now just went into Europe as well. So it's growing, and it's going to continue to grow. And I think sooner or later we're going to see it in almost every state in the United States. So I hope so, because I know a lot of us have been wanting to do tournaments, but we were going to do a tournament on Friday for the release of Bountiful Harvest, but schedules, man, it sucks. Like, people can't meet up. We got work, we got lives, we got like me. I planned on being up there at 5. I didn't get there till almost 7. I had to go pick up my kids. I had responsibilities I had to take care of. And if anybody knows my channel, family comes first. I don't get paid to do reviews. I don't get paid to do these videos. There's just something I'd enjoy doing to combat PTSD and social anxiety and things like that. So I don't get paid to do these. I just love to do them and love to chit chat with people about something I'm passionate about, which is trading card games, board games, things like that. So I will not waste anybody else's time. I'm going to lower the camera because what I like to do is I'd like to, whenever I open the packs, I'll lower the camera so everybody can kind of see what we're going through. I'm going to try to save these boxes because I want to actually keep them. As you can see behind me, this is just one part of my entire room here, but I'm a huge collector of things. Over here to my right, which I wish I could get it in the camera shot. I have started my Legion's Realms at War wall side over here, which I got a bunch of their stuff already over there. It's, you know, I always post photos on the Facebook page and in our Discord. So, and if you guys aren't members of our Discord, make sure you hit it up, man. We talk a lot about this game, Magic, and things like that. Share our cards, talk about the game, share our deck lists, our deck builds and things like that. So there's no subscription needed. You don't have to be a Patreon to be part of Discord or anything like that. So it's free. Just come in and hang out with us and talk to us. So I'm going to open... I know what you guys are thinking. You're like, good God, man, that's a massive knife to be open boxes. But I picked this knife because, you know, I'm a military veteran. I was with the 160th Special Operations Night Stalkers, and this is a knife that has went with me all around the world through most of my deployments. It was a gift from 4th Battalion, who I served with in the state of Washington before I PCS'd here to 2nd Battalion, Fort Campbell. But this knife has been with me everywhere, and I thought, hey, you know what? It's only appropriate to use this knife because it's just I've had it forever. It is one of my favorite things in the world because it means a lot to me that they you know, you get a little sentimental when it comes to military stuff. So I'm going to open the Ravaged Lands box. I'll lower the camera. You all can see the cards we're going to open. And then when I get to the mystery box, I'll move the camera back up for a face view because I want you guys to see, you know, hey, my reaction whenever I open this mystery box that I have no idea what's in it. It is taped up pretty good. So I'll lower this camera. We'll go through some cards and we'll see what we get. So we're going to start with the Ravaged Lands. This is not the newest expansion. This is the last expansion, but I am chasing a particular card, and it is a so you have your Warlord, which is essentially your main card. Then you have Synergy, Veil, Warriors, Fortified, and Synergies. But you also have a card that's called a Guardians, kind of like gives you magic. I want to know what's in the box, Andrew. Yeah, hey man, you'll know when I know, bro, because that's the last box getting open. So I'm trying to open this box really carefully because I want to keep it. So I'm hoping I might just open it a little bit and then try to fish these packs out because I want to keep this Ravaged Land box because I don't know why I didn't keep any of the other ones that I opened. So we're gonna pour out these. So these, I'm not going to try to do a long stream. I'm going to try to shoot for about 45 minutes because I know that people don't want to sit here and listen to me yap. But I am chasing the Demon Guardian, and I have this feeling that it's in this box. But we're going to find out together. And if it's not, I'll wait till I move the camera back up so I can cry a little bit that I didn't get it. But alright, I salvaged the box good enough, so I can keep that and put it up. So let me organize this a little bit because I'm very organized when I do this stuff. I try to be anyways. Because I'm going to be putting Warriors with Warriors and Fortifieds with Fortifieds and whatnot. So let's open some Ravaged Lands first. Then we'll move to our 3 boxes of Bountiful Harvest. And today's the day my arthritis will kick in and I won't be able to, you know, open these packs. So let's see what we got. So I'll flip them around this way. Wish it was a little bit. I'll do it this way and then I'll hold it up to you guys. So this is a Warrior, another Warrior, Fortified, Unified. Oh, this is a cool. Okay, I have this Fortified. I only have one of those, so. Got a token. Move him to the side. So you also like magic and stuff. You have token cards. So let me move these over so we get a shot of all of them. Another Warrior and a Unified. All right, guys, start praying. I pull this. It's a tad bit dark, is it? Here, let me see if I can. How's that? I got this cool little lamp you got me. Is that better? Crack those packs. Yeah, dude. You know how addicting it is, man. So we got a Fortified. Let me space these out a little bit because they're going to start falling over. Fortified. Unified. Fortified. Fortified. Unified. Token. Alright, so you're also chasing, like, so if you look at the cards, let me find a couple that are different. You're going to have these stars on them. This one has one. This is a common, uncommon. 3 stars is rare. Then you have renown rare, which is 4. And then you have exalted rare, which is 5 stars. And that's what you want. You want those exalted rares. The pull rates for exalted rares are super low in this game. And that's kind of why people are just obsessed with this game. They want to keep trying to chase those cards. So, got some fortified. So I'm not going to waste anybody's time. I'm just going to flip through these really quick till I hit something super awesome. Token. Caleb will like that. He loves the angel deck. Fortified warrior. I'm really excited to crack open the Bountiful Harvest, but not as much as I am to crack open this mystery box. I'm super stoked for that. So, all right, fortified. I gotta space these out some more. My stacking abilities are not great. Fortified warrior. Warrior. Oh, okay, we got a rare. A rare unified. A token. Warrior. Unified. So the Ravaged Lands is their first expansion. And in a booster box, you get 200 and I believe it's 50 cards. And in the Bountiful Harvest, it's a little bit different. So the way what I'm calling Bountiful Harvest really is, I'm not really considering it a expansion as much as I'd call it a mini expansion. So the cards in the Bountiful Harvest that we're going to open up after these, what makes those cards great, so you have these different colors, you have, and with these emblems, so like this emblem right here, alright, so that emblem can only be used with the orc deck, so you have orcs, undead, and stuff like that. But what makes the Bountiful Harvest interesting is that they can be used in any deck, and there's like this book emblem, and I believe it's the Bounty Realm emblem, if I'm not mistaken, and that that allows you to play these cards in any deck. So I'm interested to see what comes out of it. And the reason why I also wanted to open a oh, hold on a minute, guys. What is it? Is it too dark? Is it too dark? Yeah, that's not gonna work. I'm sorry, guys. Hold on. Hold on. Maybe this will brighten it up a little bit. I don't know. She says it's pretty dark. So, and I'm sorry, I got all kinds of lights on here, so I don't know why it's so dark, but oh, that's a token. See, that's my wife. She's my editor there. She always makes sure my stuff's squared away. She's making sure I don't curse on my streams, which is a plus. If I have 2 more Bountiful Harvest boxes left, still no exalt. Oh, really, dude? You didn't pull Soothsayer yet? Kyle, who I just met a couple weeks ago at our local our local card and hobby shop. Super cool dude, man. He like fit in really well with our group really quick. He bought a case of Bountiful Harvest, and there's this particular card everybody's chasing, and it's the Exalted Rare Soothsayer. It's a guardian, so it's a guardian that can be used with any deck. So everybody's we've seen quite a few people pull it, especially in the Legions Realms at War Discord and their Facebook page. If you guys aren't following it, make sure you do, and also make sure you guys are following Louis DeGeorge over at Kitchen Table TCG. He's an excellent content creator. He makes my content look like trash, like compared to his. Like, he's super awesome. at content creating, and he's very knowledgeable with statistics and price models for cards. So especially with Flesh and Blood. So make sure you guys check him out. He's got a promo deal with Legion's Realms at War right now. He has his own box, the Louis Louis bundle, and you can get like all the Legion decks, couple of Ravaged Land boosters, a foil with his face on it, his own card that's going to be in the Frontiers expansion that comes out in summer. And there's only a couple hundred of those, if I'm not mistaken, made. So it's a really good deal. I think it's like $240 for all that stuff. It's a super, super awesome deal. So have to get you a ring light for your camera. It has a ring light. It's just not picking up. I don't know why. I have a ring light. It's just kind of what I didn't realize it was that dark. See, on my end it doesn't look dark. So I do apologize for that. Maybe I'll have to work on some lighting here. So I'm not sure whenever I get through these. Ah, shoot. Yes, here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. All right, man. We got a Renowned Rare Synergy, which I have been looking for this Synergy. I'm super, super stoked for this Synergy. See, that's the ring light. You can see it right there. I'm super stoked for this Synergy. It's an Orc Synergy, and I needed this for my deck that I just revamped. But it's a foil, and just look how badass that card. Well, I messed up, babe. I cursed. I didn't mean to. I just got super excited. Sorry, guys. I almost was going to try to go a whole stream without cursing. But look at this Synergy, dude. It is awesome. It's a Renown, and I just love these foils, man. They're so awesome looking. So, even though my Legion is demons, I play with all the decks so that I can, you know what my opponent can do. Like my buddy Marcelo, we did a mini tournament last night, just to goof around, and he's not a really big fan of Legions. He's not sold on it quite yet, but we all kind of agree. We think he's been playing in his pastime in his house, doing like phantom matches against himself, because he played the Titan deck against me last night in the tournament against my demon deck, which is pretty powerful deck. Oh man, yes, I got this one, but I already have her, but it's still cool. I cannot believe I pulled 2 Renowned Rares out of this booster, which I have not ever done before. But I got this Guardian card right here. It's for the Angel deck. It's a Renowned Rare as well. I'm getting excited, man, because I've never had this pull luck with Legions yet. So I'm super, super excited right now. I think this is going to be a good box. So I already have that Angel, but I'm going to definitely, I think I'm just going to put it with, I'm going to try to build a master set like Kyle is. So big booby lady. Yes, that's what our friend Caleb, he's new to the game, but he loves the Angel deck, and he was kind of didn't know what a Guardian was, and he pulled him and goes, hey, what's this big booby lady? And we were dying, man. Like, we're like, yeah, she's a Guardian, dude. Like, it's a good pull. But that dude, let me tell you, man, that guy has like the best pull luck I've ever seen out of anybody, dude. Like, he pulls Renowns and Guardians like it's nobody's business. I think his first box that he opened, he actually pulled like he bought, I don't remember, I think he pulled like 4 Guardians in one day and an Exalted Rare and like a couple Renowns. Like, it was crazy what he pulled. But I'm excited, man. Like, this is the best pull I've had out of one of these boxes. That's a cool arm card. Like, that is, I just love the look of that. I have it already, but I just like the look of it. I got these tokens, which, you know, it's always good to have the token cards when you're playing, because I know, like, the hero deck, you can summon a lot of tokens as blockers for you, so. Alright, Warrior. I'm just going to try to hurry through, guys, so we can get to what everybody wants to see, which is the Bountiful Harvest and the mystery box. I really hope I pull. So I pulled that Guardian, so I'm thinking I'm probably not going to pull the Demon Guardian, which is a little disappointing, unless I just have like crazy good luck tonight. So we'll just kind of speed through this. Token, fortified, warrior, fortified. I got probably about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 more packs to open for Ravaged Lands. The good thing with Bountiful Harvest too is like, okay, so Ravaged Lands, you know, I'm sitting here pulling all these packs, and I'm pulling, it's about 250 cards out of that booster. The Bountiful oh, it's upside down. My heart's pumping. Whoo, look at this. An Exalted Rare. Hell yeah. Exalted Rare Unified Galleon's Golden Gauntlets, dude. This box is blowing my mind right now, man. It is Exalted Rare. My heart is pumping, dude. Like, this is awesome. I'll throw up the good pulls when I'm done. We'll go back over and see what I'll show you guys one more time what I pulled. Okay, I might get. Ooh, sweet pull, bro. Yeah, dude, man. And they were in the starter deck boosters as well. Yeah, Caleb did pull all that stuff from starter decks, man. It was crazy, man. But just gonna try to hurry through these last packs, hoping I pull that Guardian. I knew when I saw that card upside down in the pack, it was either a filler card or a super cool Exalted Rare, and it's kind of an inside joke with our group here about the filler cards. Kyle knows all about it. So, okay. Come on, man. Let's pull this Demon, man. I did not mean to curse. I really was trying, but I got so excited I couldn't help it. But I didn't say any super naughty words, so we're good. Warrior, fortified, fortified. Token, fortified, unified. Alright. Got about 6 more packs. And then it's on to the Bountiful Harvest. There's the Lance of the Lost Messiah, which I already have, but I really like that card. The lore is really good in this game, which I'm going to kind of talk to you guys about that later on this week. I'm going to do another live. It's going to be a very, very short live, maybe about 20 minutes. But I want to kind of go over something with you since we're going to continue our coverage of Legion's Realms at War. I want to talk to you guys about something. Oh, that's a unified. That's a unified. Man, I started putting stuff in the wrong pile. You guys didn't catch that. But we're going to talk about something later on this week. I'm going to be doing Wednesdays. I was going to originally do some comic book chit chat on Wednesdays, but right now, since we're doing Legion's Realms at War again this month, I'm going to cover something that I believe is not... So, like, when you have games like this, there's so much involved. Like, you're into it for collecting the cards, you're into it for playing the game, and you get so wrapped up and involved in that stuff that we usually, as collectors and players, we overshadow one really important thing when it comes to TCGs, and that's the lore, like how these realms and legions were created. And if you guys haven't been to the Legion's Realms at War website, man, the lore on there is amazing. It was all written by Taylor Howe himself, and I feel like that's something I want to talk to you guys about later this week. Hopefully on Wednesday if I don't have any soccer games or anything to go with my kids. But whatever day I have available, I'll let you guys know. And we're going to read over some of the lore because I think he put a lot of work into that. And it's just something in TCGs that is a little overshadowed. And all that work and stuff that he put into creating these awesome stories, I just want to be able to share with you guys. So I'm going to do like a little book on tape on Wednesday, if I have the time, where I'm just going to read you guys some of the lore, and we're going to start from the very beginning, like the deities that created these different realms and stuff. So, all right, last pack for the Ravaged Lands. Then we'll move on to Bountiful Harvest. And we'll see what we pull there. Alright, I think my luck's over. I don't think I'm going to get the Demon Warlord, or the Demon Guardian. Nope. So, that's the little... I would say, hey, you know, that's disappointing because I didn't, you know, I didn't pull the Guardian I wanted, but it's definitely not a disappointing pull at all, and we'll go back through and I'll tell you guys why it just wasn't disappointing, because this is definitely the best pull I've had in this game, so I'm super stoked. So these are the cards we got that are just this Exalted Rare. I'm super pumped for. And, you know, last month I said, you know, these cards don't have any value right now, and it kind of sucks because it's, you know, not big here in the United States, but they do have value. You can go to Kitchen Table TCG. He's got some singles up there, and you can go to Max Level Gaming. I believe it's based in Ohio, and they have singles. And these right here, these Exalted Rares, I mean, these Exalted Rares can go anywhere from like $50 to 120, 200 bucks. So it does have value. And then we got a Renown Rare Guardian. And then our Renown Rare Synergy, which I was looking for. So I'm super pumped. It was not disappointing pull at all. Like, that has me pumped for these Bountiful Harvest boxes. So the same thing. I'm going to try to open one of these with ease because I want to keep one of these boxes. So that's the thing I was going to talk to you guys about. So while we're doing this. Last month was the first time we opened one of these Ravaged Lands. And one of my gripes was the box. I wasn't a big fan. Uh-oh. Psych. We got one more pack. Dude, if the Guardian's in here, I'll lose my mind. Like, I didn't hear it rustling around in there. I was opening the packs, counting in my head. I thought I was one short, but I wasn't. Let's just flip through these real quick. Did I get anything? Nope. That would have been cool if I had pulled it. But anyways, I talked about the box last month. I wasn't like a big, huge fan of the Ravaged Land box. I don't know why. I love the Orc Warlord on the front. It's just that the box to me felt a little plain for it being the first expansion. I thought, you know, maybe you'd have like something with like all the Legion standing there. But Ravaged Lands is, you know, I get why they did it. It's Ravaged Lands is the Orcs realm. So I get it. But I just think like for a first expansion to have all of the warlords on there, just like a little bit brighter popping box would have been cool. But I know they've been listening to the consumers, because this company, Future Lore Studios, is super awesome. Those gauntlets almost cover the price of the box, right? That's what I'm saying, dude. So they listen to the consumer, and I'll give them that. Like, this is one of the best companies I've ever dealt with, and I didn't even think I was gonna deal with them, man. Like, they just got a hold of me one day and was like, "Hey, man, thanks so much for covering this game. You didn't have to do that. Here's a complimentary box," which, you know, I did a giveaway with some play mats like this, and, you know, I gave away a booster box and some other stuff, counters and cards. So they didn't have to do that, but they did. And I didn't ask them to do that. They didn't ask me to review it. It's just, that's what they do as a company, man. They care about the consumer and they listen. So I know a lot of people griped about the boxes. They're like, you know, they're a little plain. So then I was very pleasantly pleased to see the Bountiful Harvest box with all this pop-in fireworks, and even though I'm colorblind, all these awesome colors mixed in, and it was not as big as the Ravaged Lands, because of course Ravaged Land has, you know, 250 cards in it. This is only 50 cards. That's why I call it more of a mini expansion. But I just love it, and I want to open it up and see. Okay, so there's some tape here, which they always do. So, and then I think with the Bountiful Harvest, every box you open is going to have a foil box topper. So let's see. Okay, see, look at this. This is what I'm talking about. This is a box. This is what I like. These colors, this, you know, it's bright and That's just awesome. Okay, so what do we get? We got a rare ancient relic cup of invocation. It's an arm card. It's a consume card, so your guardian uses it. This is one of the cards I posted on my Facebook page when I was doing the teasers all month long for the Bountiful Harvest. But it is a foil card as well, and you're going to get a foil card in every box of Bountiful Harvest. But check this out. This is what I'm talking about. So we got, I believe it's 5 packs of 10. But just look at this box, man. Like, this is pretty cool. Like, look at it. That's what I'm talking about. That's why I didn't like the dual deck boxes. I thought the cards, you know, I thought opening them, you'd be able to place your cards back in them as holders if you're new to TCGs and you just started collecting or playing. But you couldn't because the cards would move around and bounce and, you know, the edges get messed up. And as a collector and a player, I don't like my cards getting messed up like that. But luckily I have places to store them, but not everybody does when they're just getting into these games. But like this box, I feel like you could probably put those 50 cards back in here pretty easily as like a storage. But even if not, just they really updated the box pretty good. Oh, hold on, guys. You're going to watch my man muscles here. My wife brought me this big old jar of old-fashioned sauerkraut because she has puny arm muscles. She's over here laughing and can't open it. So she's going to make me look super weak on... Nope. Boom. Got it. Love you. You're welcome. But anyways, God, now it smells like sauerkraut in here. But I'm really glad that I could open that, just by the way, because I didn't want to look super weak on a stream. Because everybody knows me, I'm kind of macho. But that box is much more badass looking. See, yeah, you know, I know you and me talked about it, Marcelo. We talked about how we weren't really big fans of the Ravaged Land box, but this one is pretty dope. Like I said, you could probably stick your cards back in there once you open them. So I'm definitely going to be keeping this box. It's going to be going up with all my other stuff. I'll probably just keep one of them. I don't need to keep all of them unless I want to put my Bountiful Harvest back in there. But all right, here we go. So we're looking for an Exalted Rare Soothsayer. Are we going to pull it? If I pull it and Kyle doesn't, and he bought that whole case, he's probably not going to play card games with me anymore. So, all right, here we go. I haven't looked at any of these cards. So we got this Fortified. It's Unified. Fortified. Ah, see, this is one of my favorite cards from this. I saw it on their website, and I just absolutely think this card is dope looking, man. I love this card. Like the undead hand coming out holding the heart with the tombstone behind it. I just love the card. Yeah, it is so awesome. It's one of my favorite cards. Warrior's pretty cool looking. It's kind of like a festivity. I mean, it's called Bountiful Harvest, so it's like festival themed stuff. I know Opal had seen these cards, and she really liked them because it looks like they're dancing. There's a couple of these in there like that. I know that she said she was a pretty big fan of that artwork. So I just love the artwork on these cards. Like, I love full artwork, and you don't get that in a lot of TCG games. So I'm really happy that they do full artwork on these cards. So, like I said, the Bountiful Harvest will go a little bit quicker because we only got 5 packs in each box, so a total of 15 tonight that we're going to open. Maybe if I could open the damn jar of sauerkraut, but I can't open a pack of freaking cards. So, alright, I got a Unified. So I'm going to go through these quick because I'll go through them and look at them better offline, and then I'll post pictures on the Harvest Moon. I like that card. Actually, it's pretty cool looking. I'm a huge werewolf fan. So anything with like moons and werewolves and stuff like that, I'm just obsessed with. But and this is one of my favorite cards too. I just like all the cool colors. It looks like a little spell shop of tonics and stuff. I just liked it. Thought it was pretty cool. But yeah, I'll post some pictures of. Well, I posted a lot of these on my Facebook already because I did a sneak peek every day of cards that were coming out for this Bountiful Harvest expansion. So, Yeah. We'll kind of flip through these quick until we hit something super cool. Now, if I don't even pull the one Guardian, I'm gonna be pretty upset because like everybody's pulled it except for probably me. But also, I know a lot of people are dropping money on like cases and stuff, and you know, I love TCGs and I love card games, but I've got responsibilities. I got kids and wife and stuff to take care of that we have to, me and my wife take care of, so of the kids, and we got responsibilities, so I'm not gonna go and drop, you know, $200-300 on cards every time something comes out, but I'll always at least support and buy a few boxes of the cards. Actually, I really like that card. That's a pretty cool card. But yeah, I mean, if I could, I would. I'd go and drop hundreds and hundreds of dollars on cards, but I got responsibilities, just like everybody else, so not made of the money. Alright. And we're doing renovations right now, so, you know, that's going to be a lot of fun. Laying hardwood and carpet and all that fun stuff, so. We went and priced everything today. It wasn't that bad. Alright, that was the last pack for that, so we'll open this next one. Alright, our foil card was a rare Ancient Relic Brazen Bracers. That's what we pulled. That was a foil topper for this. And that's what I really like about this expansion, because the pull rates for things are super low, but you're guaranteed a foil card out of every one of these boxes. So that's pretty cool. I think that was really smart. I'm hoping their pull rates get a little bit better. But that is part of the fun, is the chase of these cards. But I wish the pull rates were a little bit better. That's one of my, you know, not really gripes, because it's, like I said, it's fun chasing that card, and then when you finally get it, yeah, you're freaking out. Like I got that Exalted Rare, and I was pretty excited about it. So yeah, we haven't pulled either one of the Guardians out yet. Guardian. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see. Fortified Warrior. I like this Warrior too. It's pretty cool. I just love the full artwork, man. That's the thing that sold me on this game, was the artwork. I got really swept up in the artwork, man, and I was like loving that full artwork style on these cards, man. And it's just like everything else just meshed together. I mean, it's not a perfect game. There's things that we're not super fans about, but I mean, there's gonna be new play styles. I'm sure there's gonna be some, you know, where you can team up with a friend and you can do matches where it's 2 versus 2 instead of just 1 versus 1 right now. And there'll be new formats out for the game in the future. Maybe mixing legions and stuff, which is something I'm looking interested in, where this game's gonna, you know, go from here. Got another one of those. Alright, so far nothing crazy. The box toppers are still pretty cool, but nothing crazy. This is the last one. The crumbs from the dog food add flavor, kind of like the dirty cast iron skillet. I don't know what y'all are talking about. I missed the last comment, I guess. Fortified, unified. Okay, over here. Ah, Guardian! Yay! Viviana, the festival royalty. So I did get a Guardian. It's not the Exalted Rare, but I really wanted this one because this was one of my favorite cards from this pack so far. This is one of my other favorite cards. This Guardian, I just love her look, like with the birds on her arm. She's the festival queen. She's, if you notice, she's the main main character on the box. So pulling her is pretty cool. I know a lot of people pulled her and probably weren't as excited as pulling Soothsayer, but I'm actually pretty excited to pull this one because I really really like the art style on it. So I'm gonna set that one over here because that was one of the ones I definitely wanted. So hey, you know, we did get another Guardian, which I'm stoked about. Alright, this is our last box. Are we gonna get Soothsayer? Who knows? We don't know. Hawks, thanks. Birds, Hawk's a bird, right? Alright, what's our foil here? This is the Ancient Relics Sword of Sacrifice. Bestow 10 to the equipped warrior. This card equips a warrior control. If the card is being equipped in a Bounty Realm warrior, you do not need to play the Bloodborne cost. That's pretty dope. That's a pretty cool card. I just love these foils, man. So let's open these last 5, and then we'll get to what everybody wants to see. Besides these Bountiful Harvest, which is what you should want to see, because this is the new thing. But we'll get to this mystery box after this. Unified, fortified, unified, 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 warrior, fortified, fortified, unified. Okay, nope. Alright, we're gonna get her. Fortified, warrior, warrior, unified, warrior, unified. Alright. So building master deck out of the Bountiful Harvest I don't think is going to be too hard, because I believe, if I'm not mistaken, quote me if I'm wrong, I think there's only 90 cards altogether for this release. Yeah, I do see another card that I wanted. Two right in a row. So I really love this one too. This Severed Connections. I think this card's super cool. You know, it kind of cutting the strings of fate or whatever. I think that's a cool card, man. That was one of the other ones I was kind of wanting to pull. I think it's dope. And then this one, I love the color of the dice. I think it's purple or blue. But either way, I like the color of the dice. I think it's a super dope card. I really wanted to pull that one too, so I'm pretty happy with that. I know people are like, oh, I want the Exalted Rares and the Renown Rares, but there's just certain cards that I wanted out of this pack that I thought were super cool looking, and I pulled them, so I'm pretty stoked about that. I'm a simple person. It doesn't take much to get me excited. That's probably why I'm about to have a coronary on this mystery box over here, because it doesn't take a lot to get me excited, but Amber might have to call the ambulance once I open this mystery box. We're not sure. We're going to find out. I already told her to have her phone ready. Alright, it's our last pack, and then we're going to go on to the mystery box. No Soothsayer. This is it. If we don't pull her here, we don't pull it. But the chances of pulling her were super rare. I think it was like 1 in 20 or 40 boxes to pull her. So, if I didn't get her, I wasn't too surprised. Yep, didn't get her, but that's okay. We got we got Viviana, which is still a Guardian, which I'm super excited for. So, either way, I'm happy. I'm not going to complain. Super excited. So, yeah, we'll set her with the other Guardians, and then, let me see, my Warriors. Sorry, I'm organizing my stuff while I sit here like... You probably should do this offline, but if I don't do it now, I'll mix them all up. And then it'll be a headache later. I'm going to put all my fortifieds with fortifieds. Alright, I'm going to raise the camera back up, and then we're going to go on to this mystery box. Alright, let's see. Sorry, I got the camera on the face there. Alright, let's go to this mystery box. Let's see what's in it. And, you know, we got all these cool foils. You know, out of 3 boxes, we at least got, you know, rare foils. Which I'm excited for. Let's open this mystery box to see what's inside. It is taped like nobody's business. And of course, when you open the wrapping, what's inside the box? And there's like 80 miles of tape there. See, I was like, I probably should prep it for the stream, but at the same time, I was like, well, I don't want to do that because then people are probably going to think, oh, hey, he probably already knows what's inside. He probably already looked, but I have not. I've refrained all day, even though it was one of the hardest things I've ever done, looking to see what's in this box because I've walked by it about 100 times. All right, here we go. All right, it's in some. All right, it's in some more wrapping. All right, make sure there's nothing else in there. I don't want to. Let's see, what do we got? Oh, I see. Oh, we might have another pack to open. I see a Bountiful Harvest box. And do not discard merchandise enclosed. So I kind of assume that. Okay, well, we're going to go back down because we got one more box to open, courtesy of Future Lore Studios. So let's see what we get inside here. See, this is what I'm talking about. This is why the company is awesome, man. Like, they didn't have to send me anything just for talking about a game that I like, that I'm passionate about. Like, they didn't have to send me anything, but they're a super appreciative company that actually gives... I'm sorry, I said I wasn't going to cuss, but they give a shit about the consumer, which is super hard to find. Okay, cool. All right, this is dope. This is dope. Got this rare foil, the Ancient Relic Majestic Mirror Plate, which I think Marcelo would probably like this one. That looks like his kind of, like, you know, he's like the armor stuff, so I think that's a pretty dope looking card. I just like how it shines in the light. It's pretty cool. All right, so we got, pretty excited. I got 5 more packs to open on the stream. Super stoked. Let's see what we get. Alright, so we'll get a warrior, a fortified, and a unified. Warrior. So I'm just going through these because I've already looked at most of these cards. But I'm definitely going to go through them again offline because I'm going to be revamping a lot of decks. So there's a lot of powerful cards in here that's going to really change the game. There's that moon again. It's reminding me of a werewolf. I'm so excited. Yeah, you're telling me. I hope it's $1 million with a mole. Yeah, I'm excited too. I mean, it doesn't matter. It could have just been like a thank you letter, and that would have been good enough for me. Like, that's enough. Like, just to be appreciative that somebody's reviewing your game, a game that I like, just sending a thank you was good enough for me. Like, I would have been excited about that. I'd be like, oh, wow, look, the company took time out of their day. They're trying to run this company and create this amazing TCG, but they stopped to, you know, write me up a letter and thank me. Like I said, that's enough for me, man. It doesn't take a lot to get me excited. My wife knows I'm like a child in a candy shop. I get excited about everything, so... Alright, here's Elias. Last pack. Let's see what we get. I actually kind of like this card. That's cool. It's like a little me. Like a little tiny dwarf with a long beard. Warrior. Unified. Fortified. Unified. Oh, got the Guardian again. I got 2 of them. So that's cool. So I could throw these 2 Guardians in the... and I could use them both for a deck if I wanted to. Or, you know, keep them for a master set or whatever I want to do. Unified Warrior. Alright, didn't get it. Soothsayer again, but that is cool because that company, Future Lore Studios, did not have to send me a complimentary box of Bountiful Harvest. They did not have to do that, but they did. Alright, but now we're going to open up this yellow envelope. we're going to see together what's inside this bad boy. That's cool, man. That is cool. Alright. This is dope. I know some people might not get excited about something like this, but I am freaking out right now. So, one, they sent me this Extended Art Exalted Boundless Riptide promo. So, if you guys don't know, Kitchen Table TCG, Louis DeGeorge, he's one of my favorite YouTubers. I've followed him for a while. Pretty big fan of his content. I wish I was half as smart as he is when it comes to like statistics and price models and things like that when it comes to TCGs. I'm more of just a guy that likes the games and I'm passionate. I want to play them and just share my thoughts on them. But Louis DeGeorge, one of my favorite content creators. So this is pretty dope. They sent me the Louis DeGeorge Life of the Party. Is that what it's called, right? Yep, Life of the Party. I didn't want to lie. Promo card for the Frontiers release coming out in the summer. So this is pretty dope. There's only so many of these made. I want to say it was 200 or 300. So there is just not a lot of these made, and this is super cool because not only is it going to be a rare card to get, and it's an exalted rare, but it's the fact that it's like one of my favorite content creators on there that they made the card after. So I think that's super cool. But that's not the only thing. That's not my favorite thing that they sent me. They sent me this personalized plaque, specifically for me. It says, to Andrew Potter, Future Lore Studios would like to award you the first ever U.S. community... Oh my god, this is cool. Ooh, I don't even know if I'll be able to read this. I might choke up and start crying like a little baby. This is super freaking cool. It says, to Andrew Potter, Future Lore Studios would like to award you the first ever United States Community Champion Louis Louis Gift of the Party Extended Art Rare Foil Card. First ever U.S. Community Champion. That is cool. Proudly presented to the individual who exemplifies the desire to not only help build the Legion's community, but continue to make it thrive. Thank you for taking the time to champion Legion's Realms at War, the trading card game. Sincerely, Taylor Howe, Future Lore Studios. And it is on this super cool plaque that they made specifically for... Let me turn this ring light off so you guys can maybe see it better. But that's super cool. Never had anybody send me, especially a TCG game that I love, like something personalized like this. This is pretty awesome. I know some people would be like, whatever, that's what they sent me. But, you know, those people can go... Sorry, I didn't mean to cuss, but they can go fuck off because, you know what, this is super cool. Like, this is stuff I like. This is... It's not, like I said, I'm not a materialistic person. I'm not all about money and stuff like that. Stuff like that doesn't matter to me. My bills are paid. I'm happy. I got a fantastic family. I'm happy. So stuff like that doesn't matter to me. Fame and fortune, all that. It's stuff like this where people, like, are appreciative of what you do, and they send you, like, personalized stuff. That's super cool. And to call me the first ever U.S. Community Champion, that's super cool. This is going on my wall for sure. I'm gonna probably get a nice little glass frame for it. So this is cool, man. Got a Bountiful Harvest. I got this cool little plaque they got, and the Life of the Party card. That I did really want this card. But I can tell you right now, I've already got a lot of the Legion's Realm stuff. So me buying the Louis Louis bundle, the only thing I'd be buying it for is this card. And I know this card might be worth $200, $300, $400 at some point, but I didn't need the 2 Ravaged Lands boosters because I already have like a lot of the Legion cards already. I didn't need, you know, the counters because they'd already sent me a couple. I didn't need, you know, the playmat because I already got one. But I really did want this card, but it just wasn't worth for me personally. Now, I'm not saying it's not worth anybody else, because if you out just collecting this game, $240 for everything that the Louis Louis bundle has is worth it. But it just, for me personally, it wasn't worth me buying $240 for just this one thing that I wanted out of it. So them to send me this, knowing that he's one of my favorite content creators, is super cool. It's not going to go in any kind of deck. It's going to stay exactly like this. Probably in a little a bigger, nice glass case. It might go in my my collectibles glass case over here, where I got some like my Fantastic Four #1 and stuff like that. But these two are definitely going up somewhere. I got it upside down like a moron. These two are definitely going up somewhere, because this is what I'm talking about. Like this is the stuff that melts my little heart. Everybody's like, you're so heartless sometimes, Andrew. You're so yeah. I'm not heartless. I'm just very blunt and abrasive sometimes. But I have a heart, and that's the stuff like this that melts my heart. That makes me like, wow, this is a dope company. Because there's plenty of people out there reviewing this game, and they send them stuff. I'm sure too, but I don't know. I only know Louis DeGeorge of Kitchen Table TCG and me, because I don't watch some of those other content creators. But I feel very blessed that they sent me this. So it's definitely going up somewhere. I'm gonna have to probably end the stream so I can go cry on my wife's shoulder because I'm so excited. That's super awesome, man. Like, I don't even know what to say. Thanks, Future Lore Studios. Thanks, Taylor Howe. Thanks to Louis DeGeorge for getting a cool card made after him. Thanks to, you got to thank a lot of people. I'm not giving a Grammy speech, but you got to thank the people that are, putting the artwork on these cards, man. This takes time. I've seen some of the rough drafts. If you guys want to see some cool rough drafts, you go on their Facebook page, and they got some rough drafts of like some of these cards like stenciled out and stuff. But we forget, people draw these, man. These don't just materialize out of nowhere. So you got to thank the people that are taking the time to draw these cards, and that they can format these cards after. So thanks to Future Lore Studios, man. Awesome company. Thanks for creating like an amazing game that I've been having fun with. I think even Marcelo, after winning the little mini tournament last night, I think he's kind of digging the game a little bit more. I think he just had to find that right deck that worked for him, and he's like an aggro player, and the Titan deck's definitely an aggro deck. But yeah, thanks for creating an amazing game. Thanks for the artists involved, and everybody involved at Future Lore Studios, but especially thanks to Taylor Howe, because he's sent me so much product that I've gotten to open and enjoy, and get to do like a giveaway with people on my stream that he didn't have to do. So I'm super appreciative of it. Amazing company. If you just like collecting things, this is the game, man. Like, collect the cards, because the full artwork is awesome, and you're not going to have a better company in a TCG. Like, he even sent me a message. He's like, hey, man, as the game grows, I'm not going to be able to be as... I'm not going to be able to communicate as much as I can now with you, but I'll never not communicate with you, because, he's like, you've helped us kind of branch this out, especially in the Tennessee area, with, the help of Kyle Metters and Natural 20 Works. If it wasn't for Kyle Metters, Natural 20 Works wouldn't even have this game. I wouldn't even be able to purchase it the day they had it, because I went out and purchased it. My wife drove me up there. I purchased it the next day when I saw it live. So without Kyle Metters, I would never know about this game. It would never be here for us to enjoy, which I know a lot of us are enjoying it in my group. So, yeah, thanks Kyle, for introducing the game. Thanks Natural 20 Works for having the game available for us, and continuing to purchase product that we can purchase and stuff like that. And then of course, thanks Future Lore Studios, everybody involved over there, and Nerds Cafe. Even like, there's a lot of those guys, like Rye Guy McFly. He's in our Discord, and I'm in their Discord, and he's super helpful with deck builds, and he's seems like a pretty awesome guy. So even the Nerds Cafe up there in Canada, where they it's just their card and hobby shop, and just it's cool, man. Like, I could ramble all day, but I'm not going to. I'm gonna go ahead and cut the stream there, and just tell you guys I'm gonna sit and be super excited. This is super cool. I can't get over it, but that's going to be the stream for the night. I just want to do some card pack openings, talk about, the different styles of boxes. I'm glad to see they changed it up a bit. That made me pretty excited. I did pull some really, really, really good cards out of that Bountiful Harvest box, which I'm glad I did. Sorry, I was flipping the light, but I'm super glad I pulled some of those. I pulled that Exalted Rare and that Synergy card because I really, really wanted it. But yeah, so Wednesday, what I'm going to hope to do is get another live in as long as me and the wife aren't too busy. We got a lot of stuff going on. Sports is starting up with the kids, soccer and JRTC stuff, and then of course we're doing some renovations around the house, laying hardwood and carpet and painting and all kinds of stuff. So I might be a little bit busy, but I'm going to try to drop like another video later this week, hopefully Wednesday if I have the time. It's going to be a very short, maybe 15-20 minute live, where we're just going to discuss the lore that Taylor Howe worked really hard on that created this game, because I think it's kind of important to go over that because it's so overshadowed with the collectability of the game and, you know, us playing it constantly. But nobody in my, I don't think not a lot of people in my group even know the lore of this game, which I've read a few times during my lunch breaks and stuff. I have a printout of it at work. So it's pretty cool, but I want to share that with you guys because I think it's a little overshadowed. But we're going to leave it there. Thanks, everybody, for showing up. Thanks, everybody, for watching the pack openings and for being a part of getting super cool stuff like this from a company that, like I said, I wasn't going to curse, but here we go, that gives a shit about the consumer, because there's not a lot of card companies out there, or TCG companies, board game companies, just any companies really that give a damn about a consumer. And I can tell you right now, Future Lore Studios does give a damn about the consumers. They even dropped the price on these Bountiful Harvest boxes a little bit for people to enjoy them, so it's nice to see. But yeah, we're going to leave it there. I will be back Wednesday, hopefully. I'll definitely post. Great live. Thanks, dear. Couldn't have done it without you. Everybody got to watch me, my man muscles, twist open that awesome sauerkraut jar, so that made me feel extra manly. So, but yeah, hopefully I'll be back Wednesday. We'll do some lore talk and stuff like that. And thanks everybody for showing up. And remember, when life has you down, roll for initiative and game on, my friends. I'll catch you Wednesday. Have a great night.